Hello, and welcome to your first ever Written in the Stars monthly tarot forecast. My name is Madeline Joan, and I've been reading tarot and doing astrology for a little more than 20 years. You can check out more about me in my About video, but I want to thank you. I really appreciate you tuning in to your first ever tarot forecast, and I hope you find your reading empowering, evocative, and resonant. I'm a very informal reader, so you will probably hear some cuss words. You may see a cat cross over the spread. My apologies if you do. But as long as I've been doing readings, this is my very first time doing one on YouTube. So hi, and I'm super excited to meet you, and I hope that you enjoy this. And without further ado, on to your reading. Hello, Libra. Thank you for tuning in to your monthly tarot forecast. Okay, Libra, what's going on for you in August 2016? August 2016 for Libra. August 2016. Okay, Libra. You're bigger than you think, Libra. You need to break out. You're leaving this comfort zone. Look at this guy. He is a king. He's wearing a crown, and yet, for whatever reason, among all this lush, gorgeous land that, I mean, is a fraction of his kingdom, he's chosen to make his fortress. Fortress, haha. I'm sorry, that's a little tarot pun. His fortress. Just as small, just as tight as he can. So he feels nice and boxed in, nice and small, nice and protected. But no, Libra. No, no, no. You're so diplomatic and sweet, Libra, but it's not time for you to hold on so tightly to what you are supposed to be or what you have been. It's time to level up. It's time to step into this leadership role, to step into security, to step into I want to make more money, I want to do more, I want to create more. Pentacles are resources. This is money and property and jobs. The Four of Pentacles is all about boxing yourself in, and the 10 is about having more than enough. So, okay, wow. Okay, so let's go straight over here. Another 4 for you, Libra. Don't cry over spilled cups, Libra. Okay, so when you have 4 cups, Libra, and the universe, God, spirit, the big good, whatever you would like to call it, comes over and kicks over your cups, it was because what was in those cups was no longer nourishing for you. In fact, what was in those cups may be downright toxic for you. And that is when you lose certain things in your life, when they're not working for you anymore. It may not always feel that way. It may feel as if they've been taken from you. But the truth is that the way is being cleared for you. So, and what you really need to notice about this card is that while this guy is so busy looking at the cups that have spilled over, the cups that he has lost, he's not even noticing that right here over his shoulder, someone is pouring him a new cup. Fresh water. So don't worry so much about the way things quote-unquote should be, or the way you quote-unquote should be. You're going to break out so much more than that. Oh, hello, kitty. Sorry, you can almost see my kitty, Derpy. No kitty cameos. I told you, we had an agreement. Okay. So there's not just one cup being poured for you, Libra. Oh no, it's your worst nightmare. You have so many options. Which decision will you make when all these options lie ahead of you? But not all of your options are good options, Libra. When you look in these cups, there's enlightenment, there's riches, there's challenges, there's vanity, there's victory, there's danger. You have so many options and they're not all good. So don't be so busy. Don't try to put toothpaste back in the tube. Don't try to make things the way you feel that they should be. Be willing to move. Be willing to move with the time. Honestly, I mean, you're heading into a much more joyful and intuitive place by the end of August. So if you lose a little something or if you feel a little discomfort, be open to the fact that that is leading you to new waters, to better places, okay? Okay, you have somebody around you, the King of Swords. This doesn't have to be a man, just because it's a king. I see kings as conquerors and queens as creators. So you have a friend, male or female, who is the King of Swords. This is somebody who is brutally honest. Someone who really cuts to the quick, cuts to the chase. Somebody very knowledgeable, somebody who you consider to be wise and no bullshit. This person is probably an accomplished speaker or writer, or just a very exceptional communicator in some way. But this person is going to be around to help you. And specifically, I feel that you're going to want their help and their clarity and their kind of pragmatism when you're feeling the grief again over these cups. And okay, so it's okay to grieve, of course, Libra. It's okay to be sad when, like I said, when God comes over and kicks your cups. You don't want to lose what you've spent time, you know, you looked for these cups, you polished them, you filled them with water from your favorite stream. You put so much emotional energy and love and time into what was in those 3 cups. And then they just got kicked right over. But the really important thing about this card is that if this figure would just lift their head and look over their shoulder, they still have 2 cups perfectly upright and full, and they are helping to nourish and grow these fat, juicy, gorgeous, sweet grapes. There are still beautiful things happening and growing in your life. You need to pick your head up and look at them and focus on what is working. Don't focus on what's not working, Libra. You have a tendency to be very optimistic, and so I'm not going to drill this in too hard. You don't tend to live in the muck, but you know that your scales always swing back and forth. And when you're feeling a little overburdened, it can be easier to think about the way things should be. You're very idealistic as well, and you want the world to be beautiful. You want things to be fair. And when they're not, it can be easy to fall into a little bit of despair. That was an unintentional rhyme. Okay, so you do have a little bit of overwhelm in August. You do have a little bit of, oh my God, look at everything I'm carrying, and all of this is on me. So some of you are definitely a one-man or one-woman show when it comes to your business or your what you do for work, which includes being, you know, stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, because that is, Lord knows, a burdensome full-time job as much as it is a joy. And for many of you, this burden is a joy as well. For many of you, this is a journey where, yes, you know, your back is bent and you're carrying all these heavy, smoldering wands, but also the end is in sight. Your home is within reach, the destination that you crave and want. So don't give up on this. Don't give up on this project that is your passion. As a matter of fact, these things that are being cleared out of your life, these cups that are getting kicked over, are just making way for a wave of changes in your life. The Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning. Things are changing. Something is culminating in August. Specifically I'm feeling that this sense of burden is going to be alleviated in some way. Something is going to happen to where you get some kind of support, or something is taken off of your plate, but in some way your burden is going to be alleviated. And that could be very, very well financial to see this following. This is you getting what you're worth. This is everyone being paid in kind and fairly. So an exchange of services, an exchange of energy that is very fair and even, and everybody getting what they're worth. So I feel that you'll be getting, I feel that you will be receiving. You'll be receiving a reward, and of course, Libra, you're very interested in fairness, so the reward that you'll be receiving is going to be in exchange for something that you've done for someone before. Like people are going to be happy to do things like provide you a service because you've done them a kindness, or provide you some resource because you've provided them a resource in the past without expectation of returning it. Like you've traded services with somebody. Oh, you cut hair and they need... they needed a haircut, you did it for them, and now you need a logo and they're going to design it for you. Something to that effect. So enjoy that even exchange and be open to that. Be willing, and especially they are getting very specific about the fact that some of you should be trading services with people, bartering, networking, allying with others, which makes complete sense with all the action going on in your house of allies and organizations. You can read more about that at writteninthestars.co. Shameless plug. Okay. So, trust your intuition, Libra. Be calm. Even amidst all of this action and anxiety and all of this this is very earthly work you're doing this month. You've got a lot on your plate and a lot on your mind, and you want to get a lot done. And so as much as you have all of that, then you need to balance that with some time for meditation, some time for quiet, some time for self-care and restoration. The sun is going to be entering your first house soon after Virgo season. So it makes sense that it's time for you to begin researching and reflecting on your goals, becoming a little more intuitive about what you want. So when certain things fall apart or fall away this month, allow yourself to explore where that's leading you, because actually it's leading you, not trying to sugarcoat this for you, Libra, but it really is, it's right here, plain as day, right in front of you, even if you've never read a tarot card in your life. It's leading to happiness. It's leading to celebration. It's leading to my cup runneth over, people raising their glasses to you, people celebrating you. Cups are love and spirituality and emotions, and the tens are the most. This is just overflowing joy and love. Follow your bliss, and people will reward you for the service that comes naturally from you, that you long to give to the world. This is a pretty perfect card for you, Libra, and a pretty perfect card to end on for this month's August 2016 forecast. Temperance. It's all about balance. It's all about yin and yang, and positive and negative poles, and moderation. She's mixing the right elements to make magic, and she's neither purely white nor purely black. She's whole, and I believe it was Carl Jung that said, I'd rather be whole than good. It doesn't mean I don't want you to be good or that you shouldn't want to be good, but certainly you need to be wholly yourself. You can't put on a facade for others, or try to be sweet and please everyone. embrace your own needs as well. You can still take care of others and embrace your own needs, but you can't do everything all at once. If you want to move forward, if you want to push the wheel forward, it's time to focus on what you can give and what you want to receive in equal measure. If you're all about balance, then you certainly can't just be thinking about giving at all times. It's time for you to make sure that you're also receiving, that you're getting your gas tank filled even as you're walking around filling everybody else's, because you won't be able to do it when you're running on fumes. I feel that you're going to unravel some very important knots in your life, some important patterns you're going to make sense of in August that are going to lead you to greater success and happiness and authenticity, a greater sense of yourself. And it's always a greater sense of yourself that allows you to have greater, happiness, better money, all of those things, because it's just an awareness of what you really want, which is where getting what you really want all really starts. So make sure you give yourself time for that, because you have all the potential to make the money, to make these moves that really propel you forward and give you that sense of fulfillment and happiness. Okay, so every month, Libra, I'm going to be choosing one card that I really want you to remember and hold on to after the reading, in terms of, if you're going to take one thing from this reading, please definitely take this with you. And this month, I'm going to leave you with, don't box yourself in. Don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Not my words. That was some other genius whose name escapes me at the moment, but you can Google them, I'm sure. And also, don't play small to make other people feel special or big or important. Fill your space. Don't build your tiny little fortress right around your body and say, this is enough. No. Be big, Libra. When you shine, you give other people permission to shine, and you're all about making people happy and bringing social justice to the world and lifting everybody to an equal playing field. So go ahead and shine. Okay, thank you, Libra. I really appreciate you tuning in, and if you know any other Libras, Librans, who, or Libra rising, who would enjoy this, I would love it if you would share it with them. And if you like it, please like it. And I'd love to hear if anything in here resonated with you. Please share it with me in the comments or on social media, and I look forward to talking to you. Thank you so much, and have a great month, Libra. See you in September. Thank you so much for listening. I'm wishing you a great month. If you enjoyed this video, I would really love it if you would like it and share it with anybody that you think would enjoy it. If anything resonated with you or brought up any questions, I would love to hear your questions, comments, and insights in the comments below. And if you really enjoyed this reading, you can also follow me on social media or on my blog, writteninthestars.co, all of which I've also linked below. And if you really, really liked it, you can book a one-on-one reading with me by finding me at any of those links below. And I really look forward to working with you. Again, blessings to you and yours. Have a fabulous August 2016, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye.